are some things from your perspective that you know that you want to clean up on as a group to have a long, successful postseason run?
I think the offensive rebounding is one thing that we can develop, get better at. Continue to keep building on the defensive effort we had the last week or so. But for us, it's moving the basketball, rebounding at a high level, and making the right play on the offensive side. So we take care of those things, we're in good shape.
Given all that you guys have been through this season, is it wild to have one game left and you guys are as close to full strength as you've been in quite some time?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long season, full of ups and downs when it comes to, lineups and having all our guys on the same page. But it's good to get everybody healthy. It's good to get some minutes with everybody. And, we're going to keep building from here.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
Kevin, is there any concern? It seemed like everybody was a little bit rusty, not used to playing with each other. Going into the playoffs, there's nothing you can do about it now. Is there any concern about what it's going to take to just get rid of that rust and get comfortable with each other again?
To be honest, man, I think the timing of the game, just the significance of the game, probably was, can be a factor into, I guess, rust. But I think they started off the game hot, but we came down and held them 34% shooting. After that, we were all on the same page defensively. And offensively, we missed some looks, especially me. But for the most part, we moved the basketball, low turnovers. I feel like we was in rhythm. But if we'd have made them shots, if I'd have made some shots tonight, it would have looked better overall. So, but I think we're in a solid groove.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, Kevin, I apologize. My audio's acting up. So I'm curious if the Bucks-Miami game that's going to be going on later tonight, if the Bucks win that and keep the pressure on you guys, would you expect to be playing tomorrow, or is that something that's still kind of up in the air?
Yeah, I expect to play. We want to finish the season off, so I'm sure we all looking at that game and seeing what'll happen. And just for rhythm and, just to get back on the court again, I want to play. So, but we'll see what happens tonight. Like I said, I always trust the coaches and training staff to make the right decisions. But as a basketball player, I definitely want to be out there regardless.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, Kevin, in the conversation of sort of the hypothetical in the week you have to study versus the in-game experience and chemistry building, what does this one game, even if it's just one more, do for you versus having this week to kind of prepare and look at film, but not have a live opponent to play more games with groups you haven't played a ton with this season?
If we're on the same page on the defensive side of the ball, which we've been, and the offense has started to come around as we get more comfortable and guys get more minutes. James been on a minute restriction, so he's been in and out the lineup. Still finding his groove. We all just trying to put it together on the offensive side, but defensively, I think that's where we take strides and we talking and covering for each other, and that's the mark of a connected and a team with good chemistry. If you could do it on the defensive side.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, what's going on, Kevin? Got two for you. First, obviously it's only been seven and a half games or whatever that you and James and Kyrie have been able to play together. Does it still feel new in a way, or does it feel like it's been there for a while?
No, not really. We all been playing the game for a while, so I feel like we can adjust and adapt as time goes on, and injuries kept us away from playing with each other, but mentally we were always locked in and try to figure out different ways to play. Our voices were loud on the bench when we were, injured. Guys are always talking in the film room. So, it's just a matter of us actually playing minutes now. But we always been in constant communication with each other and trying to figure out the best ways to play.
Got it. And second, can you just talk about how big the second unit was tonight?
Second unit was huge. You know, that confidence that coach gives them to go out there and play fast-paced basketball. You know, they changed the tempo for us, pushed the lead up, defended well, and we're going to need that from them.
Alex Schipper with The Athletic.
Kevin, Christian just kind of touching my question, but I mean, Bruce has had 3 straight double-doubles for you guys. Nick has had a pretty good week for you guys. So just what have you seen of those two in particular lately?
Yeah, I think they're doing a great job of being available. A lot of teams, last couple of weeks, I feel like a lot of teams are selling out to stop our actions at the three-point line or in our spots to score, and those guys are coming available and making shots, but also doing a great job of switching out defensively, rebounding and boxing out. You know, those two are really our spark plugs when they come off the bench, and you know, we're going to need that from them.
Thanks, Kevin.
That's all for the Brooklyn Nets post-game show. Once again, our final score, Nets 105, Bulls 91. There's just one regular season game left, and coverage of the action between the Nets and Cavs will get started here on Yes and the Yes app tomorrow night at 6:30. For our entire team, I'm Chris Sheeran. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.